Send it. We are live.
Woo!
Welcome, everybody. No one's in here yet, but don't come in. I know. Double A, Elvis in the building. It still says 0 and shows him in the chat. I think you're a ghost. Oh,
you gotta fucking fresh the YouTube because it was saying the same crap for like 10 minutes now.
It's 5 watching now. Cool beans.
Yeah, double A's in there. Hey, double A.
How's everyone doing this fine Friday? It's been a good Friday so far. Knock on wood. I'm not sure.
You know what? I could say it's been relaxing. I got some housework done. Got some cleaning on the workbench done.
Cristal.
Hey, babe.
I am not challenging myself tonight neither. Nothing is going on while I'm live. Like no charging, no, none of that. And we got some lipo safety coming tonight too. Y'all better believe that.
Haha. Oh yeah, big tough.
Wait, you noticed?
I still see some on the ledge though.
Well, if it stopped raining, those have to get like chopped. I don't care. They're getting chopped.
I got a bunch out there. I got to take the cables off of and everything. Y'all remember my pretty hat?
So these are all in These are all in storage from when I got all my new batteries. So I found something heavy duty.
Got you. Still better put some holes in it. That thing will swell like a can.
It's definitely not sealed around the sides. It breathes.
Definitely lagging.
But those are all still in storage from when I put them in storage from when I got all my new batteries.
Yeah, I haven't flown much this week either myself. I haven't flown my Apexes since Sunday, since the video I put out recent.
You flew Saturday.
I flew to Croc, but that's about it. I haven't really flown the Apexes after that. Apexes are under construction.
A lot of things are under construction. I don't even know if I want to use the V4 Source 1 anymore. I think I just want to take everything off of it and kind of like put maybe Venom together with those parts.
I kind of knew it was like the arms are too thin on her, like because I've messed with a lot of frames like that, and then if I didn't break them, I'd hit so hard, knock the strength right out of them, like literally jello.
Oh man, I bounced it around a little bit, and it pretty much delaminated all.
How many people?
I'm just now getting the notification for this live stream.
All right, sorry about that. I'm back. Hi everyone. Are we live?
Oh, look, there's Doc. Sinister RC FPV, what's up?
Jim,
Welcome.
Yeah, but there's some work got some gym stuff going this week. Got Jack's going, got gyms up and going. So just gotta do a little odds and ends on them. Get all that done, and I'll start messing with your the bug stuff that you put in there and see what I can do with that.
Nice. Yeah.
There we go. I got the chat popped out.
You good?
Ready. Good. No, I had to deal with a problem.
Mr. Crowley in the house. Welcome. Yeah, well, I had
Evening, Mr. Crowley.
I don't want to deal with no problems like that ever again.
No,
No.
It wasn't a problem like that. It was just a smaller problem.
That's why you see right there on the bench. We're gonna talk about that. That's some lipo.
Oh, so
right
I was looking at those, the big metal bat boxes.
Tommy
How many
G.
batteries can it hold?
It holds a parallel board with 6 of my 6S packs.
Okay.
Now, if I wanted to lay something else on top and cram another wire in there and use the other channel on the charger, then I could do that as well. But
That is not safe.
exactly.
Tommy, welcome.
Are we gonna get a damage pick or anything?
No,
No. Let's not.
it was scary enough. Just the corner of the counter is just the tile needs to be replaced. That's about it. And some molding needs to be painted. Mr. Gauss in the house.
Mr. Gauss, what's up?
You actually got notification? What?
Wow,
YouTube's
YouTube stepping
doing
it up.
YouTube's doing their thing. Crystal, you see the lanyard still there, so she did not get to ship nothing.
No, I didn't.
Damn, it's even hard to point at the lanyard. There it is.
Yeah, doing that shit is hard.
It is.
I want to point at card.
I used to sit there and just practice before. I could pretty much get that like nailed in like every time.
Be like the news guy, because the news guy has to mirror what he sees.
Yeah, like I could point. See, like tonight, I'm not retarded. I could point to every one of these things. Last week, remember, I couldn't put my finger on this one right here to save my life. I was like,
No, this one,
Joseph
that one.
Ford in the house.
Other one.
Hey, Fordo.
A DJI Tech. Talking about DJI, I want to bring something up about them.
Uh-oh.
So I watched a video last night going to bed, and I almost got up at 1 o'clock and made a video. Yeah, Michael McReynolds, welcome.
What's up, Michael? Welcome.
So we all know the goggles. Just make sure I show them anyway. They say there is a video. The guy has a big no non-smoking circle thing like around it, like says don't buy them. If you buy them, you're screwed. I'll tell you where his info is wrong. His video is not accurate at all, because I put these into, so these goggles come with the drone. You guys know the transmitter, the goggles, the drone. So you can fly their FPV drone with the goggles, of course, or you can put and use the goggles as FPV as what we do. So it's one of two modes. There are two different animals there. So I went into the menu, into settings, to device, and it said enter DJI FPV or something. So I was like, when I was having problems, I was like, maybe that's it. Maybe that's where I'm having my problems, that I have to go to that. As soon as I clicked it, it said power recycle needed. I was like, oh, okay. Man, when it started back up, it was something different. It was just like, I'm like, whoa, and it shows the FPV drone. I'm like, oh shit, I just bricked these things. Because Fordo told me about something like that, right? But what he said is don't connect them to the Inspire or the Mavic, because it just, you can get them back, but it takes a good bit to get them back. So I was like, oh my God, did I literally just screw these goggles just by being stupid and thinking that's why my OSD wasn't working? Not that I had the Cadix Nebula wired into the quad as positive, negative, RX ground instead of RXT. When I wired it up, I missed the freaking little pad. So anyway, if you get to that point, these goggles are able to be put back into FPV mode, because then what you have to do is go into settings the same as you would, go to about, you go down, and on about, you scroll all the way to the bottom. And then when you scroll away to the bottom, that's when it'll ask you, do you want to reset the goggles or put them into FPV mode? You say FPV mode, confirm, hit it, power cycle. When you power them back up, they're right back into the same exact what you left it out of when you retardedly pushed that button like I did. So I wanted to put that.
Too bad.
Huh?
So it's not too bad.
It's not too bad. It's like a really like what, like 3-step process. But finding that information, that would be letting Crystal tell you how she did that, because I was lost. She uses Oscar Lang a lot, and I'll tell you what, I've started to know, and I know y'all say what you want, but I've started to understand that that's one smart fella when it comes to that. And not only the smartness, the way he explains it, the way he puts it on his channel or his page, you know, he breaks it down and dumbs it out for like me, how, you know, A, B, you know, I like it like that. It's just not like, well, you put that square thing over to the round thing and then plug it in and then flip it over.
You're right.
And it works. I'm like,
Yeah, Oscar Lang has some really good information. I feel like
He
that's
doesn't.
somebody
Crystal-
who doesn't get a lot of credit for.
Crystal has helped me out a lot by going to his forum And every time you look something up, he's usually like the first guy that's going to give you the
And what's crazy is he
information.
has a lot of answers for like KISS users and like oddball stuff that you.
Library things. He's like a dictionary of
Yeah.
Well,
freaking.
it's good to have everything under your belt, not just because. It's good to have knowledge in everything, not just digi, not just analog, not just one product.
RC. Welcome, welcome. Who else we missed?
Yeah, Mrs. RC,
Tiff, Mrs. RC Custom Designs in the house.
Fordo.
Guys,
TDR, OG in the house.
There's other ways to get information besides YouTube. And if you do use YouTube only to get your information, that's fine.
Use solely Steel then. Steel will tell all.
No.
Praise Steel.
Seriously, listen to me. Listen to multiple videos. Don't just
I
go
have
by
him dying.
one.
Right? Exactly.
There are too many people out there who are, I'm going to put it out there, they're monster trolls.
She always is, OG. Always there to keep my butt out of trouble, no matter what. And last weekend, she proved it very, very much. So, heck yeah. Sorry.
I mean, they're seriously monster trolls. And when I say that, they're paid, they're monetized. So they're paid for every click, they're paid for every view, they're paid for every watch minute of you getting false information. Do they care that they gave you incorrect information? No. They
Not at
care
all.
about that money.
Exactly. They clicked.
That's why I said they're monster trolls. Don't be afraid to look at the forums. Yes, the word forum, God help, it sounds scary,
It is scary.
but it's
Good
not.
God. Back in
Yeah.
like 2008, if you wanted information on anything, you had to do a form.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
That was
But
the old
forums-
days.
Yep.
Forums have become much, much more user friendly. Like Oscar Lang, that man puts everything step by step,
It is. It
and
really
then
is.
he tells you if it didn't
Birdman.
work,
Birdman,
go
what's up?
down here
Bird.
and try it again. So don't be afraid to step outside the norm of YouTube for information.
Exactly.
Or
Oh,
if
yeah.
you use YouTube only for information, make sure you watch multiple videos.
That's a plus.
Not just one.
He says, hello and welcome to ECW Wrestling. Oh, wait, wrong show.
Let's get ready to do
So
rumble.
last night when I was laying there going to bed and I just clicked YouTube on and I just saw that video and where I'm getting into it now, I kind of pay attention to the videos, see what's on, see what other people's figured out and what they haven't or whatever. And then I was like, wait a minute. I just did that like 3 days ago and got the goggles out. So I did go over to the channel and left a comment, not being rude or anything like that. I was just like, your video's just like a little bit off. You can get yourself back into the FPV for sure. Big oily guy, welcome, welcome.
Hey, big oily guy. What's going on, buddy?
Sounds horrible.
And I was just like, hold on, like I use these things and I just did this. Like, I know this. I know for sure you can get them out of this. And I was one happy camper when I clicked it because Crystal said, well, you do this and you do that.
Paducah.
I was like, it's easier said than done, hon, when you get into there. She's like, give me the damn goggles. And she's like, boop, 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 boop. I was like, look at this chick. And she's like, is this what you want? And sticks in my face. Paducah, welcome, welcome.
What's up, Paducah?
Yeah, Crystal's actually getting a little more hands-on with these digi goggles. God help.
She just likes the pretty screen. She's like, finally, something I can fly.
I haven't even attempted to fly with these yet.
Oh my God, don't know. She's good on the tech side. But
Oh, I see. You're going to keep me on
But
the
anyway-
back burner?
But anyway, you guys know these were Shane's that I had in just doing reviews on them and getting to know the system and do everything. But they have corrupted me. I have purchased my own set of V2s and I have my 2 Nebula units right here. And I have the Apex plates and everything coming to transfer my Apex over to HD.
Oh, we might be losing Ray soon.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I
The
did.
light flickering.
No.
But yeah, once I got in there, once Joe showed me the devil's candy and opened that bag up, it's been fun too, and learning about it too. Like I am still doing analog. Actually, this rig here, I literally have stuff in this to possibly have like
Make it bigger.
the best analog video going. How do we do this? There we go.
There you go.
So there's stuff in this rig here, and I just built this today, and I haven't tested it yet, but I've done like a bunch of stuff to clean up the analog video in this. Thanks to Props Off, I want to give a big shout out to him because I learned a lot through his video. If you guys are having analog and you're tired of the lines, the noise, and all that good stuff, go check out Props Off, and then just look at his video for the best analog video. Perfect. It explains it very, very, very well.
I watched it last night.
Yeah, dude, it was really, really, it's like 22 minutes, and it is so relaxing to watch and understand. And the way he's like, the way he just talks, I mean,
Joe said,
you can't not pick up on it.
XMR 220.
XMR? No, but we got the ZMR back over there in the corner.
Well, I'm gonna start my little thing.
No, Gauss, I didn't go to Rampage.
Nah.
Chat back up. Where's that? There we go.
Yeah. That's for the fame boys.
Well, it was also limited to I think 200 people this time too, to where before last year I mean it or whatever, maybe not last year, but the year they did it before that, it was lit. That place, I knew a lot of people went there and they said that place was jumping.
Well, yeah, you got the COVID crap, so they got to keep their people to a minimum, I guess. So depending on how big the area is.
But ones of you guys that don't know that was in here last week and kind of left early, we towards I guess the end of it.
Well, what became?
Yeah, it was.
Well, it was an update video we did, but I wanted to just talk a little bit about the lipo safety too, because I thought that honestly I was being as safe as possible. Now, me putting all my, when I want to charge, like when I go fly, I'd put all my batteries on the end of the countertop. So that's what I'm saying. When I thought I was being safe, I was not. And I had a car battery sitting on the edge of the thing charging, or actually,
love my drones. Welcome.
Hey, love my drones. Going into storage charge, and something just retardedly went wrong with that battery. And yeah, we had a fire, and it was contained to probably like an area this big.
It was ugly.
But it was like 2 foot tall. So we got everything out. Me and Crystal's hands, it got a little burnt. Everything's good, up to date, and all that. But I had something that was given to me, I want to say years ago, and I misused it and abused what it was supposed to be used for. So I've learned this very much off of this. Trust me, you'll never catch me. If you say, let's do a meetup, if I'm either late or not there, that means I didn't get my batteries charged in time, because I will never rush charging lipos again. They will always stay more or less outside in a big Army ammo box. When the weather changes, I'll figure something out upon that. But I had the bat box right here. Let me up it here. And these guys cost like I think they're like $75. I was fortunate enough to have this given to me, like I said, about a couple years ago by Axiomatic RC.
Like 60.
And so I know they're pricey, but whatever vice you have, if you drink, smoke, we don't hate you, but put that aside just for a little bit and pick you up one of these guys, because I run 6S, so I can put 6S batteries in here with a parallel board.
Oh, that's a thick boy.
Make sure you use the grommets. Make sure, it's a pain in the ass to get them wires through the grommets, and you may want to lengthen your wires. But make sure you use that grommet there and stuff it through there, because you see all the holes here. What happens is this buckles down. I mean, the lid buckles really tight. You see that? And so it's got to stay sealed all around the edges because this here is like some kind of filter that will absorb the ugly out of it. It's
Mr.
ugly,
Gauss said,
I can tell
what
you.
caused the fire? Why didn't the charger stop when there was a fault?
The battery just I tell you before the show started, I looked at the charger and it was on 11.41. So that should have, if I'm not crazy, that's 3S storage, right? Damn
Yeah,
near
something like that.
11.2, I think, is storage. So I was like, all right, the charger's going to go off soon. So to my knowledge, I heard that charger not long after the show started. So to my knowledge, it hit storage and was just the charger cut that channel off. I didn't go out and just take it off, unplug everything.
11.4.
11.4 storage, right? So see, it should have did that. So I don't know if sometimes my charger, the Venom charger, if you guys are familiar with it, it will drive up to 23 or I say 23 volts, but that's on 6S. Whatever you got it on the 3S, 4S, 6S, whatever, it will drive it up because what it does is drive it up, balance the cells, and then brings it back. It's weird it does that. I hate it does it because it takes forever to do it as well. But that's what I'm thinking. But anyway, this guy here, if I would have had that battery in here, it would have just emitted some ugly smoke. It could have completely burned in here. Nothing, completely just killed itself and disintegrated itself. And we would have been like, oh shit, as soon as we heard the smoke detector, we would have known what went on.
I don't even storage charge at 1C. I storage at 0.6.
I charge at, so I don't know. So my charger's got, when it goes to storage, I don't mess with none of that. It says 1.0, so I think that's 1C. That's what I leave it at.
Yeah.
If you charge your batteries and you up the C rating, I'm sorry, no offense, you're crazy for doing that because.
Yeah, no, I go what my charger says. It's 1.5.
Right, let's think about this. What is that important that makes you? And I'm not judging no one, trust me. But this is how I look at it. I ask myself, what makes me have to be in that much of a hurry that I can't take the time and just let it normally charge and the normal time it would take, right? If I'm out there racing and I'm literally the next heat coming and I'm running for, I don't know, $1 million or something, I'm going to want that battery to be as charged as fast as possible, right? But we're out in the field. Something happens, we toss that battery off. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Yep. In the house, I just told myself, I'm like, there's no reason to be that way. So I was going to buy another box. I was going to have one on each channel. And then I told myself, I said, wait a minute, you're doing it again. You're literally getting ready to add, even though you got 2 channels, why we have to use both channels? 6 batteries ain't enough. And I literally had, that talk with myself.
Yeah.
It is. Chris, welcome. Explicit in the house.
Making me feel bad because I charge freaking like 24 batteries at once.
I hate to say it.
The most I ever charge at once is 4. I charge them one at a time. I charge one battery at a time. I'm up all night anyway because my body doesn't like to sleep. So I'm right here all night long. I can charge my packs, put them in my LiPo bag, have them set for in the morning.
That's usually
and I'm good to go. I don't need to rush charge. And if I'm in the field, again, yeah, we can toss them and charge them at fucking 20 amps if we want.
My charger, Mr. Gauss, it is the Venom Duo. I've never had a problem with it. I have charged my 6S probably, if I had to put a number, I can't even come close to it because, I literally do it. I usually do exactly what Ray says. I charge one at a time. Well, we did a giveaway quad. I ended up giving away my little parallel cord that plugs into it. So I have to use the parallel board. So I'm like, why don't I just plug all 6 batteries in while I do that? I usually don't do the whole parallel thing because I'm like, Ray, I'm usually right here. I can plug it in, come in here, do some work, and then here. Now I have not charged not being in that bat box. It's a pain in the ass, let me tell you. It is a pain to set everything up and get it in there and get all the batteries laying where you want to go. But I ask myself, okay, you got to take a little bit more time. And is that worth your house, everything you almost lost last Friday? Hell to the no, it's not. I'll take 20 minutes. If it takes me 8 hours to charge, I give all 8 hours to the charger, just to make sure at this point that there is no way, shape, or form I let my back down or get turned on something like that again, because I thought I was being safe as possible. Landed on the counter charging it, obviously I knew there was a possibility of something happening, but I always storage charge when I bring them back, never left them charged, Those batteries that are in that hard case for cars, screw them. I'd rather the cell, because then I can see what's going on. I like to go touch the battery.
Yeah, exactly.
So other than that,
I only have one of those. I only have one of those in a hard case, and that's the one that I use for my transmitter, and that's a 2S.
I have, well, that one burnt. So I have 3 more in the case, and these, that battery went off was a big battery. We're not talking.
I don't want to cut you off, Chris, but I need to put this out there.
Go for it.
All right, Birdman. Yes, Reckless did have one explode in his face, but let me remind you what he did. He twisted the 2 ends together and held it in his fucking face like an idiot. No offense, but that was the dumbest thing you could ever do with a battery.
Yeah, when I do that, I hand grenade them.
Exactly.
Twist, throw.
Oh my god!
You're poking them with the smallest thing ever. Right there. Not smart.
And I've popped nails into them before too, like where I'll get a nail set up in the first cell, because you can put a nail in the first cell. It's when you get through the other cells.
That's exactly when you get through the other cells is when it goes pop. I have a video of it. Me and Jess did that last weekend to get rid of some of my batteries. Put a nail in. I came back, sat back with a nice long mallet, well, hand axe, and hit it down, and it went through the second cell, and it popped and bursted and started smoking like crazy.
Exactly, and what Explicit said, have one actually let go on you, and the little 1300 milliamp hours. Don't get me wrong, I don't want no battery to go up, but man, one of them little things, and I say little things because what went off on us was a 5200 milliamp hour 3S. That thing was a brick. That thing was like, yes, I'm like, exactly right there. And it was nothing left of it. No, actually, that's the hard pack. I got 2 of the hard packs.
No, this is soft pack.
Every time you look down.
Yeah, so I have the hard pack, I think.
Every time you look down. Every time you go to grab a pen. Every time you do anything, even a week later, you remember safety, safety, safety.
Yeah, this is the hard pack.
I actually absolutely cringed when I watched this video.
Yeah, it's a hard pack.
I couldn't even comment on it because I just wanted to yell.
Yeah, this is the one you had, right?
Yeah.
No, I had the one in the hard plastic shell, 5200.
Yeah, this is a hard plastic shell.
Is it a hard plastic shell?
Yeah, you can see the seams where they hold it together.
Yeah, that's hard.
That's a 2S2, right?
This is a. This is a 2S. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So 3 would be a bit bigger, but yeah, the hard case exactly, and you just can't see what's going on with the lipo inside of there. But anyway, that was our scare of last weekend, and I'm telling you, I will always have it in this box, no matter what.
Well,
I have to start charging earlier if I'm gonna meet up the next day or something, and then just go from there. I don't even leave my lipo and my transmitter no more. Everything goes out. I got some in my grill, and I got a big metal army box that I have holes drilled in, and that's where I have everything pretty much, and everything in that box is storage. I have a whole big pile out there on my walk. I threw away $130 unique packs for my unique Q500. Ain't been flying it. They gone. Because I don't want them around because they're starting to swell a little bit. When they start to swell, goodbye. So please be safe because trust me, it's scary. It's real scary. And if you say, well, I charge on a metal table and everything, if I would have been charging here on my workstation, and y'all seen me do that a couple of times, if I would have had it in here on this table, we wouldn't be sitting here right now. I
agree with Mr. Gauss. I'm the same way. I'm not going to sit there and blab out negative crap on your channel. If I don't agree with it, I'm just not going to fucking comment.
Exactly.
Yeah, I definitely just did not agree with that.
Gauss and stuff for bots.
Nope, that was wrong. I had freaking oven mitts and pliers and stuff, nail and hatchet, and staying back away from it, getting away. We're hiding behind the car while it was going off. I'm not sitting there right over it, man. He was hovering over it so much that, like, his, no offense, but his, that would have been gone and crispy
You
if
can
they all went.
you can just take and get a bucket of salt water too, and just drop them down in there, and it literally dissipates them and kills them. Like
A lot of people I've been seeing saying this take salt water, heavy
Yep.
salt water.
Heavy salt.
It takes
Yeah,
about like a week to actually kill them, though. It's a good bit.
but I mean, it's sitting outside your house, and the salt water. What's it going to hurt?
Yeah, it's in salt water. It's not going to burst
It's
in
called
flames
salt
and have a
water.
chemical reaction on your table or on your face.
Right, and that's the big thing. You know, when you mess with that stuff and it happens, you don't even think. Your mind's moving 1,000,000 miles an hour, and then you touch your face, and now you done got that shit all over your hands, all in your eyes, that chemical. Oh my god, dude, that stuff is terrible. We didn't go through that. Like, I was real conscientious about, like, let's keep washing our hands, and they listened and all that, so that was good. Nobody got it on their face or anywhere else. All right, what we doing? Depending on your battery.
Well, I was going
I
to start
agree,
my
exclusive.
little segment, and I was just going to start working on my quads. So
Just stick the
I want to get this done.
Well, start working on your quad. You can put your camera down. We'll watch. We
Yep.
can conversate.
Yeah,
So
But
I had another scare this week. You guys all remember the video game Road Rash, right? Road Rash 3D? Oh, man. Worst thing for a father to get is a phone call from the nurse. My kid decided to look down, running in the gym,
you got
and face plant it.
oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, she hit pretty good.
Yes, she did. Her face is all messed up. It's got scrapes all over here. Her whole chest is just loaded with scratches and scrapes.
Ooh, is that Kiss? Oh, that's nothing. That's a quick connect motor. That's so you know what that's for? That's so you don't have to take the prop nut off. You just
yeah.
or the prop.
Oh, the
you know,
popos.
Yeah, they are popos actually. Pop off
Lumi-
motor belt too.
Oh, so you gonna tell everybody the secret, or you gonna wait on that?
Oh, the secret to life is 2 motor screws, by the way.
No, 42.
What else? What else? What else news? What else quad news might you have?
Besides the crossfire? Oh, yeah. Speaking of crossfire, old doctor over here is finally getting it. Now,
Nice.
I will be saying that
John, welcome.
it's
Hey,
not
John.
going on these yet. It's not going on any of my 3 main babies at the moment. I'm building a 6-inch. I'll actually show it real quick.
You might as well get some nanos though, and throw it on the 5 inches though.
Yeah.
I will. It's going to be a slow move over. But if you remember these, Ray.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah. So this is actually a 6-inch frame that's been sitting on my wall for probably about 1.5 years now. Might even be longer.
Those pieces of crap. Sorry.
And I've got a good deal on some Xylos, 6S motors.
Nice.
The KV is 1750, and they're 2207s. They're like the world's tallest 2207. So
Exactly, Chris.
Yeah, they look tall.
Yeah,
Chris,
like here
everyone-
is a Lumineer. And by the way, Lumineer and Xylo are the same company. Just Xylo's the cheapy people's.
Yeah, Toyota and Lexus, we get it.
Yeah. So they're the same size motor except KV wise, and look at all that bell that they add onto a Xylo.
Wow, look how tall they are.
Yeah, it's just empty space up there in that top half.
That is tall.
He was telling me that. I was like, damn, really? You can see
Yeah,
it.
like it is a huge difference. Like that whole silver cap plus some metal is just doing
Yeah.
nothing.
John says Doctor was ground pounded for a while. Does he got the itch to fly high again?
Actually, I wasn't grounded. I still had 3 quads in the air. It was just
Yes, Lewis. X-Low is the cheap Lumineer.
Yep, Toyota.
They're the budget part of Lumineer. Yep.
hey, I'm rocking Xylo batteries, and they are some of the best packs that I've ever owned. And
So
I'm probably,
I
if I get success, it's going to be Xylos.
6. You're going 6. I love that word. 6S.
Well, it's just on the 6-inch for the moment. The 4 inches are not getting converted yet.
I love TBS too. AA, the Crossfire. I got to admit it, but when you get messing with those freaking FR Sky, just like I don't know, like I love my QX7 to death, but some of the dumb things that goes on, like let's buy a receiver that has this firmware on or this protocol, or it's like, and then X9 Lite that they put out, they're just stuffing it out in US, even in EU mode. It's like, no. I did hear I watched Bardwell's last video talking about that. I ain't trying to get no one soft in here, but he did a hella shout out for Sean. It made my heart melt last night when I was going to bed. I literally clicked it, went to watch the news that he had on there. He was talking about a Open TX HD thing coming. So I watched a little bit about that, and then they was like it was a bad week and and then it was one on and it was Sean. I was like, whoa, really? So that was really awesome that he did that. I just want to throw that out there. But the video is very, 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 very knowledgeable. Like you can pick up some stuff on that. They're doing new stuff that's coming out like Open HD VTX open source. I was like, whoa, okay. I figured something like that would probably be coming with the whole HD systems and all that. It was that. It was a couple other things. Like I said, it was late, so I don't remember everything. But I thought it was something really good to learn. 3 receivers and the
Yeah, I'm waiting for the Crossfire Micro kit. It's in stock now, but this is rent and bills are more important this week, so
right.
it's
I
gonna have
will
to wait.
I haven't. I kind of been in my own funk over that, and watching the
micro
videos just kind of
What's that?
makes me even more into a funk.
Instead of the Nano, it's a Micro. It's a little bit bigger.
Lewis
Oh.
said 3 receivers and the module for $55.
Yeah, it's on Amazon. It's super cheap for $55 though. I bought the light, so I bought the big boy.
But it's usually $100 and some bucks though for the 3.
It's $120 for the 3 and the Micro right
Yeah.
now, and the mod for the QX7.
Oh,
Yeah, but
Lewis,
if you go on Amazon, it's super cheap.
right now it's Amazon for $55. Ray, you better be getting $55. That's like way cheaper.
I'm going to double check that right now because I have it in my cart.
If he
Yeah,
double checks it, Jesse's gonna buy that shit. You know it. It's 50.
I can't. I don't have it. I can't. Rent and car insurance.
Hey, $55. I probably would buy it freaking just for the 3 receivers. You ain't buying for $55. They're $30 each.
that is true. On Amazon, they were $32. I think I was looking at them when
Right.
I was getting my light.
Oh, it's not Crossfire, Baduga says.
What? The heck is
Louis
it then?
P. Floyd, welcome in. Welcome in.
I could have
So
swore I
what's
had a
happening
thinner shim
here?
in here. I guess we're
Oh.
going shimless on this motor.
We got Doc.
Oh, wait. It is a little cheaper right now. The Team Black Sheep TBS Crossfire Micro TX V2 starter kit, $107.
Are you
So
on
there's a
Amazon?
couple bucks.
Because I literally seen it
I'm
on
on Amazon. I have Prime. Look.
Go
right
on it
there.
again. It's there. I
Look.
promise.
Look there, $107 right there, $107.
Better look again. Doc's a cheap ass. I believe him.
Yeah, I was like, look
There's
at
a
it.
$62 one. There's a $92 one.
Nah.
There's a $65 one.
Listen to this Joe Ford guy in the lobby. He says 2 watts or go home.
Look, the TX Lite, $134.
I'm on the
19.
250.
Let's see. Happy Model, $42. Nope, that's not Crossfire.
Way too expensive, Birdman says.
Wait, Wait, I gotta go to the next page, so I still don't see this $55 one.
No, it was literally on there this morning. I seen it. It was 6 o'clock in the morning, and I don't even see it now. What the hell?
I'll tell you what, Crossfire. You might look at it. You might look at it and say, yes, it's expensive, but I'll tell you this much:
crazy.
It really makes life so much easier on the whole binding process. You don't have like freaking buttons falling off like you do on the XMs and all that.
I don't have $107 right now. I'm sorry, I just can't do it. Priorities.
I thought it said 55, dude. 55. That's like
no. It was like super cheap.
Team Black Sheep, TBS Crossfire Micro TX V2 starter set. So what I've been waiting for on Pyro, and
you want that Crossfire, Jess?
Well, got to pay that car insurance for the new Subi in the van.
I don't know. It's a freaking like spoof.
Hey Doc, you need to find it because Jess said if it's 55, I give him permission. Damn.
I just looked. It was on front page, and it was literally right underneath the light. And I was like,
the light a Diversity Nano RX, and that's $65.
Oh, you can buy the module though for 55 probably.
62.
Yeah. I don't know where it went. Like, I was just looking at it. It was just crazy.
You can't look. I am on Amazon a lot, like a lot.
I was on there like
Amazon.
I got on there and I don't know. I might have been half asleep. Maybe that's why I bought the light instead.
It's $107 for the one that I want, but it's still. I think it's still $120.
All right. Calm yourself with Amazon. AA says FTV Exchange might have them. Look, Ray's going there. He's like, uh-oh.
Am I hitting motor wires?
You all just want us to be poor. Yes! That's what the FTV people do for you. You see this? I never had this until I started doing lives. I had a little quad hanging on my wall, and I was happy. I had freaking Fly Sky FSI-6 radio. I thought
there's enough money in here. I'm good. Look, it's Goldie, all right? We got Goldie good, okay? Don't need the Crossfire yet. I can wait.
Hey, Jess, you can get some therapy from Crystal for that. She went through a lot of that.
Had Crossfire.
What are you guys trying to do to me?
Dude, do not have Crossfire. I have the R9 module and the R9MM, which I don't want nothing to do with.
Hater.
I don't know. For some reason, like, I guess I'm the only one who's like slacking behind 6S. Like, I thought if you had 6S, you have Crossfire.
Start a GoFundMe page for Razman's fucking Crossfire.
You can probably find them in Australia. But yep.
No.
You definitely.
I had it worse than what Jess has got.
Got it.
Because I had to deal with all the guys around. I mean, physically around.
They're like, you need Fat Shark. You need QX7. I'm like, damn.
I had Josh.
No Big Oily. I did not.
There was multiple people
One quad
physically
fixed.
here.
Woo, fixed.
It just needed a C clamp on the motor belt.
Different social medias telling Chris, oh no, you need to do this. You need to do that. You need to do this. You need to do that. Believe me.
Still rocking Lewis Floyd.
So I just need to do a little quick shout out, if you don't mind. So the other day I had no 5-inch props left when I was flying with Big Oily. And he gave me 3 sets of T-motor props to try out. So this week, if I can get one of my 5 inches working, I get to try them out.
Which ones?
5146, clear orange.
5146. That's
what's right. Are they S's or are they standards?
They are F's.
S. Okay, those things actually I was rocking.
Can you see it?
Yeah. No. Show me the little sticker.
I'm working on it. It's not easy.
Okay, yeah. So those I was actually rocking for a while. Those were my winter props. Chris seen me switch to them. I was rocking red and blue at the time, I think.
They're good for cold?
Well, so I was running the ultralights, which are just the lighter version of that, and they're really brittle once winter kicks in. But those are a little bit meatier for the cold. Really good prop. I actually am rocking the T-Motor 4.9s at the moment. I just got a big bag of them. And
no way.
So, what?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, so anybody who want to complain that it takes forever to replace an alien arm, we're about to do it now, and you're gonna see how quick it is. Like, I don't know why it's an issue with everyone saying like an alien
Lewis
arm
P.
takes
Floyd,
forever.
welcome.
And this is what we're replacing. Like, I lost a big chunk in the.
I know why. I know why it's difficult.
That's what happened.
Because most of them have metal hardware, so they go all the way through the bottom up through the metal, so they have to literally pull the screw and all that long screw back out. So then everything falls out, and they got to try to line it back up with tweezers and shit and go back all up through there.
It's really not that hard. Like, I will show you how easy it is. It's 3 screws and it comes
Yeah,
out.
4S. So 4S, it's really So yeah, Lewis says PB and J all the way. There's some good props, but 4S is good. Like you just have to, if you're running 4S right, if you're running 3S, you can every one of them. 6S, the prop pitch is what's going to make the difference for you. So if you feel like your 4S rig is kind of lazy, and it just get some deeper pitched props, and you'll make all the difference there. Take 4S and throw some 51 or 50-50 props on it, and I think that flies really good. It handles real good, nice yaw authority, and all that on a 4S. And to me, where I run 6S, it kind of feels kind of equivalent. I run the Hurricane 5146 props, and that's a nice pitch of a prop for the quad. That's why when Ray said that pitch was 5146, that's a good pitch.
Yeah, I actually like them because they look really,
honestly.
They look really, really, really great on Goldie Croc.
But Duga said, is that a Martian, Doc?
No, these are aliens, all of them. Don't even dare call these things Martians. They are all aliens. I only have one non-genuine alien.
I love my watermelons. I've run S4s. I have run watermelons.
I can't believe people still run watermelons. I didn't know that was
Yeah, I tried different props out. I like trying them.
I tried the watermelons. I like the PB&Js better since you let me try them, and
they're more 6S friendly. Watermelons are more 4S friendly.
I like the PB&J on my 6-inch Alien. I know they're 5-inch props, but it takes it puts that balance in there because I kind of don't want it. I got my Hero 9 on it, so I'm kind of being like puss with it, and I don't want to smash it all up. So I put them on there, and it does. It balances it out. It doesn't give it that throttle pop. And I mean, all that can be tuned, and I do have it tuned, but it flies so good with them 5-inch props.
I might be doing that with this.
Exactly.
Because this is a 6-inch. These are 51s, but they're still a 5-inch prop. They actually look great on the quad. Can't wait to fly it. Got to get that. I need one more camera, and then I'm just going to be waiting on prints. That's all. And that'll be done. But again, I got to wait.
I rocked it. Impulse Apexes, like I just like them, like they are tough as nails, like that frame.
Yes, you do.
And I see Big Oli mentioned that DMR FPV TV thing frame. That was tough as shit looking too. I got the eyes on it. If that's the one Sean was using, that thing is badass. That thing was thick. Like you could probably put nails and wood with that thing. And I told him, I was like, you need to try it on the Bando hole, man. I just reamed that hole with my quad. I can't believe I didn't drop that day.
Dude, that was the most craziest thing I've ever seen anybody do with a fucking drone. Because it was literally forcing it as fucking hard as you can to get it in a hole. And you were just like, smash,
that thing will take a beating. I mean, it literally will. It's not about steel flying them and all that. I could care less about that, to be honest with you.
No, it's about the carbon.
Yeah, I got one, and I was like, you know what? This thing is supposed to be the bee's knees. Let's build this thing out and see what it's about. I literally built that thing and hammered it on concrete and steel, like hammered it. And when it didn't rip them arms off, I was really damn shocked. But it rips motors and shit off really bad.
All I gotta say is that so far the most durable frames that I've gotten to fly so far has been the V3 7-inch Source one. I've put that thing through hell, and I can't believe, especially when I lost all my footy and broke the SD
you're
card in
about
half.
to really irritate someone, Paducah. Don't you dare insult my aliens. I'm flying the OG aliens. Don't even
I
go
have to
there with that.
say, and I didn't even buy this. This was given to me by Chris. Okay, I have put this Nito frame through freaking hell.
The Nito is tough.
It might be a solid body plate, but dude, I have not. I mean, like, this thing is still solid. I smashed it into a shithole as fast as hard as I could. Beat it up inside the freaking kitchen over there at the Pines. I even did more.
Apex is a nightmare to build. 100%. Wakey RC in the house.
Hey, I got experience on building Apex. They are not an easy thing to put together.
They are super tight to build. They are really, really, really a tight frame. That's why, well, I'm going the DJI route now, but that's even if I wasn't, I was already getting the HD plates just to get that little bit more. I got one here that I'm working on, the HD one, to get you that little bit more. Actually, talking about that.
Done. Arm replaced. Let's see.
Talking about that, hang on.
Arm replaced. How long did that take?
That took way too long. I've been.
Oh yeah, way too long.
Yeah.
It's like we're like half
the
hit
cross
lap.
is really easy. It's 2 screws, slides out, put another one, go.
All right, so you just heard me boast the Impulse RC. Impulse, step your game up. Me missing a side camera plate, that is uncalled for, man. Quality control. Like, you guys got to step your shit up. Stop pushing shit out the door. Your little guys is where you're going to make most of your money at. Trust me. I got 3 hanging on. Actually, the whole bottom row over there is freaking all Impulse RC. We go from the Reverb, the Apex, Alien, 5-inch Alien, and 6-inch Alien. I buy your frames a lot. I get people to buy your frames a lot. So, yeah, step it up. I know you guys might not see this, but I'm going to say it anyway. Newbie Drone. I made a mistake last week saying how great they were. They have shitty customer support because when this frame came in missing that camera plate, they should have took care of the customer and then went and took care of Apex or, Impulse RC afterward the fact. They did not. They said, screw you, go contact Impulse RC. That's bad customer support. So for that, I will no longer shop at Newbie Drone, and I will no longer suggest it. And most people might be like, who gives a shit, dude? No, you don't understand what I do for people. I constantly, all week long, sending links. Ray will tell you, everybody tell you, I literally push shit out the door when it comes to these parts. And it's sad that they literally let us down on that little camera plate that cost $8.49 for 2 of them from Pyro. So we went ahead and bought them coming. And Impulse RC wants to do like a warranty thing on it. We're not doing the warranty thing. You're not making us pay $5 for the camera plate when we done purchased it once that you didn't put it in the bag. So step up your game, Impulse.
Man, shit. Flywheel gave me 2 sets. Flywheel gave me a set of aluminum ones that are gold plated, kind of like looking, and they gave me the carbon fiber ones.
So I got that out. I wanted to get that out there though, but they're really, and I know things are hitting them just as well as hitting everybody else because of the whole pandemic. Things speed up, slow down. But if you're a company that's reputable like that, you have to make sure that your quality control is not missing shit and pushing it out the door.
No, Tommy.
So,
no, that's not happening. I'm already in contact with Newbie Drone.
Your mic dot.
Oh, sorry.
Also with Impulse RC. Both of them have been in contact with me. So, no, it's not like that. Thank God.
Holy crap.
Yeah, we got it now, Joe. I appreciate you. But it just upsets me that I love their frames. People's like, tell me a frame that I can go get that's a tank that I can hammer into something. I'm like, Impulse RC Apex all day long. And, the first thing they're saying, like, well, is that because the big guy flies? And I'm like, no, that's because I fly 3 of them. And let me show you this video, and I'll show you why I picked this frame. It's that simple. And then when they're missing parts out of the bag, it's just like nonsense. Because, look, that's a build for a customer. That's not my frame. So now I got to put the build on hold, wait for the camera plate to come from Australia. If I wait the warranty route, right, which we're not, we're just getting it straight from Pyro. That's the smartest thing. And get it dealt with, and then just have a spare camera plate. How many times do you break a camera plate, though? Like,
I've only done it on the Hawk 5.
I've done it twice.
Hawk 5 had destroyed it.
And then yeah, I think we're getting that storm here now.
Yeah, it's coming down hard right now.
I think it's here. I hear something, and I'm not charging, so I know I don't have to worry about that shit tonight.
No, it's just going to be a long, quiet, boring night if the power goes out. I got it at least. Well, I'll have maybe an hour of battery life on my laptop if I want to edit in the dark.
So waffle stomping is a lifestyle.
Actually, no, I got the power converter hooked up in the van. I'll run an extension cord into the house.
Wait, you said I use little black bags, Chris.
Man, what a pain in the butt. I completely forgot. I don't even know why I picked that up.
Right, homie? Put it on the bag and toss the whole bag, shit on it.
I completely forgot where my double-sided sticky tape was, and I was like, I can't find it.
Yeah, I got to get more.
I
And
thought
a lot
I
of
was losing
times
my
with
mind.
these companies, I don't get on the companies. I'll just chalk it up and go, okay, whatever. Like, for instance, when I got into building like this quad here, this is the one that I told you guys I'm gonna start building and selling. So this is the one that I finally got completed. I already had one done. Plum got one, so this is the one gonna be listed, online and all that. And it's just like I ordered the motors. I make sure to KV when I order motors. I did this in the beginning. I won't make that mistake. So I got two 1700s. I could have argued with the company, and I won't say which one it was, sent them back, got the other two exchanged. I said, you know what, screw it. I'll keep them. I threw them up on the shelf. I just bought two more actually last week to have a full set of 1700s on this of my own I can run. But it's like little things like that. I let the littlest things go with these companies. But then when you get something like the camera plate, I mean, you have to stop the build at some point, right? You can't build with missing the whole camera plate. It's like retarded. So that's the only gripe about that. And the newbie drone just like kind of like, screw you, deal with it. That's not our problem. That kind of sucks. But I get it's Impulse RC's problem because it's a sealed bag, but customer support, I would have opened an Impulse RC bag, gave you the camera plate, shipped it to you at no cost, and then I would have dealt with Impulse RC for me having to open up that bag to give my customer the camera plate. That's exactly how I would have done it. Maybe there's a reason they don't do it that way. I don't know. I do know.
Dipping.
Probably might be like liability or something.
Splat it.
Let's go see where Crystal went to.
Splat it.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
There.
All right.
There's that nice evergreen,
I'll be right back.
spring green.
You good?
Now, what is that on? You have it on like little short pieces?
They're camera plates for the QAV 210. They're
Gotcha.
old. I wanted to give Chris a little template of what the spring green was going to look like and the key lime green for his lasher paint job I'm going to do on one of his quads.
Okay. And last but not least, this is the essence of the build right here. These little dudes, right here.
Uh-oh, Mr. Gauss got something going on here. Doc ain't gonna like. Let me find it.
Uh-oh, what is he talking trash about?
Well, you know what? I do have an extra frame, so.
Luminaire QAVs. I don't even, what is a Luminaire
Here's bad
QAV?
carbon.
Oh.
Where is it? This one? There's bad carbon.
That's crazy. Even though it was concrete, it broke every piece in multiple places. Damn.
That's insane. Yeah.
You put work on her, Gauss. You better slow down, bro.
But that's another quad complete. Let's see, we got one left. This is actually the one that's going to take a minute.
Does your buddy still do the what was it, the quad garage or something, Gauss? He had a friend that I remember had a little shop.
This guy needs a new motor. The motor shot.
Correct, what I've heard. Wait, stuff breaks? When did this happen?
Chris said there's a Luminaire frame that has hydro dipping on it. Nice.
I could do that. It's not hard. You can do hydro dipping on your own if you have the kit and the activator.
Wiki RC says, right, Chris? Laugh out loud. Have a talk now.
Excuse me. You can't have the jitters. You can't solder like certain people I know. Can't be like this trying to hydro dip. It ain't going to look right.
No, I was trying. Like I said, I was finishing this guy up today.
I
and
was looking up hydro dipping for my controller before I got the carbon fiber hydro dip. It's not
pretty
too
easy.
hard.
Hydro
Yeah, it's
dipping.
not too terrible.
Yeah.
Wow, Big Oily said he's also seen it. Now hold up.
Greg's Whirly Bird. I thought I saw the name up in here. News.
Oh, what the fuck? Did my ESC catch on fire?
Yeah, isn't it almost that time?
Is that what you think, Big Oli? The clear? That's what I've heard too. A lot of people say that they coat it and it's supposed to be like a coating. I think it's just clear coat, honestly. But they claim on some of them they'll claim that clear is to strengthen it, and I haven't saw it yet.
Well, if you clear coat the frame like I do, I can see that.
I see it given like probably for helping with the lamination if it gets the snot knocked out of it.
Right, it's going to soak into layers.
Well, that, and I'll tell you another thing why I say that is because the Tyro turds that Lewis is going to call it, so I'll just get that out there. They put the shrink wrap over the arm because they're thin like your V4, and when they shrink wrap that arm, believe it or not, it does help. It does help with. It takes, let's say, instead of a smack, it'll take a hell of a hard hit without delaminating that arm because you got everything shrink wrapped, I guess, and that kind of holds it. Now, obviously, hard enough, it's going to break right through the shrink and everything. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Oh, we're in the house. Why is
everything's going to have an actual, like, its actual break point no matter what.
I didn't take DWs away.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take those arms off. The 7-inch arms are thicker.
Crystal one night went in and tried to give somebody a wrench and took away a bunch of them. She was click.
Oh, Trimco, Alaska, what's up?
Trimco, Alaska, how you doing? Welcome.
Good to see you.
Thank you, sir. We're trying. We like to stream and have all y'all in. We appreciate you. We've got 20 watching. Wow, appreciate you guys.
Awesome.
And fishing and flying FPV over water. He's flying FPV over water. He is bad. This guy's got brass balls because that's.
All right, we got to start the Brass Balls Club because I flow over water too, chasing a boat.
I will do it, but you won't catch me. You won't catch me doing it too much. But I will do it. I will go over water and go down low on it. But here's where I'm at with that. Right. The push. By the time you go, shit, what was that? You know, where's it at? By the time you take your goggles off, you're not going to see that little ripple.
You got to have a spotter when you're flying over water. You got to be safe about it. Thanks, Big Oily. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Trying to make this easier to see. It's really hard to do.
Yeah, that guy right there, Oily. I'll tell you about him a little later.
Thank you,
I appreciate you, man.
And like I said, we like to do it and just like to hang out with people. Do it every Friday. We try to do it every Friday. Hang out.
Sometimes we're traveling and you'll find out after the fact that sorry we couldn't make the stream because we were meeting up with epic people that weekend.
I chased our boat at 50.
So I'm gonna just replace them and make it a 7-inch.
Awesome, there you go. You got 7-inch arms, so why not? You know what? Yeah. Do that, and then freaking just do something to try to help the delamination.
Ooh, what? No, I'll wipe them down and I'll fully clear coat them.
And then wrap them, and then heat shrink over top of when you do it. Shit, yeah.
Yep. Awesome.
And then go hammer in the wall and see if it works.
I will, because it's no. I don't want to destroy that freaking pretty ESC. That 60 amp Pro 32 is pretty badass for Mamba.
Tim Cox in the house. Welcome, Tim.
Hey, Tim, X-Class man.
Yep. Yeah, I got to get back into that. I freaking, oh my God, messed up one of his batteries last week. It just had to be there and take a beating. It just wanted to get ate up on or something. I don't know. Did y'all see Dan freaking soldering them batteries together?
I have this tube that had nail polish from the kids in for Christmas, and I'm going to seal, like, I have two of them, seal the one end and for the 7-inch, and then zip tie them to the bottom of the drone so it floats.
Oh, there you go.
And fill it with air if I want. All right, I was thinking about doing that. I mean,
if anybody wants to know a trick of stripping wire, just pinch it and pull. You don't even need fingernails, man. Pinch and pull.
Oh yeah, I do it all the time.
Yeah, some people like have these strippers and like trying to do it. I'm like, dude, just
if it's silicone, yes, but if it's that hard wire crap, no.
Yeah, if it's hardwire, you can hang that up.
I don't even
Throw
know
it
who would
away.
even have
Don't even
that
use
on.
it if it's hard wire.
Big
Somebody
Oli,
had-
same with those Toka motors or whatever you were talking about, Raz.
So,
Toka motors, yeah. Raz was big on those. Did he get them?
Nice.
I do. I haven't gotten to run them yet because I have them on the Goldie Croc. They are beautiful. I did get to spool them up. They sound beautiful.
I hear you, gals. We appreciate you, brother.
But yeah, they're right here, man. Tokas. They are the 2306.5s. These are 1700. Yeah, 1700 kV.
They're the Mambas, right?
Yep, those are the Mamba Tokas. Here. I have. They're technically racing motors.
Okay, we're good. Cool.
Now,
Yeah.
what is the major difference between racing and freestyle? I've never even understood this factor.
Well, I can see this
some people
because
are
it's
like,
got a
this is a
bigger stator.
freestyle motor.
Bigger stator, you're getting more bottom end thrust. Look at the size of my Carnage motors. They're 2806.
This guy.
So do racers want top end or bottom end?
I would want to launch and get off the line faster and have a perfect, just like racing, man.
Oh, exactly.
So
All-wheel drive, baby.
so are you telling me like I don't know, I feel like I would want bottom end as a freestyler because I'm flying slower.
Yeah.
I think it is you're looking at, all right, so you got a 2450 or 2700 kV motor. KV is technically RPMs. You're up in the high KV, you're up in the high RPMs like the Ricers and JDM.
All right, guys, it is do time. Not Mountain Dew. You know.
Yes. Greg. Torque. More torque.
More torque, more power.
Maximum throttle. Vroom, vroom.
Exactly. Homer Pippin.
I love that episode of The Simpsons.
That's all Ray plays when you're at his house.
Which one? Speed holes?
It's the one where he buys the yacht.
Oh. Let's see, all of my solder's good. Yep, looks like all are good. Twist the motor.
So yeah, I'll do that tomorrow if it's not raining. This weekend's gonna rain here all freaking weekend.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to rain Saturday if I'm not wrong.
It is.
All right.
It really is.
And this is something I do that apparently nobody else does. I use the heat gun.
Hey, Dan, if you punch that, when you do that, if you don't stomp that throttle on that scooter and that bitch don't haul ass and leave you a 30-foot black mark.
Oh, I love Greg's description. Horsepower is how fast you hit the wall. Torque is how far you take that wall with you.
Exactly.
Yes.
I love it. Sounds about like Jack My Crashes.
Yeah, right?
See? Greg understands.
Oh, there it is. It's a little delayed.
News.
It's not delayed. It's called precise timing. Well, guys,
Dancing. I ain't no bitch, bro. I go full second.
in drone news, Sony has patented drones for noise cancellation. Noise is something that most drone manufacturers try to minimize, but a new patent application from Sony proposes using drones for noise cancellation. Founders Legal has reviewed the patent, which would also use network drones carrying audio equipment to create silent spaces. From the patent, quote, in certain situations of open areas, for example, restaurants, party places, parks, etc., it would be difficult to get the soundproof fixed infrastructure instantly to initiate a verbal communication, such as a telephonic call, a conversation with a nearby person. Furthermore, the verbal communication or sound reproduction performed in any open area may create a disturbance or nuisance for neighboring people. Thus, an advanced and intelligent system may be required for which may provide a soundproofing solution on a real-time basis. This invention seeks to enable a means of having a virtual noise cancellation barrier throughout a network system of drones. Well, it'll be interesting to say the least. The drones are equipped with the necessary audio equipment needed to cancel out the ambient noise of the environment and provide the users within the virtual barrier a noise-free zone. A mobile quiet zone could have almost endless uses. In loud industrial environments like factories or construction sites, creating a quiet work zone could be incredibly valuable. Or simply imagine a quiet phone call zone set up in busy malls, trade shows, or public events. The ability to create a virtual noise barrier can be leveraged in many different ways and is sure to be widely implemented once the technology has matured enough. The invention, which founders say is very complex, involves flying a fleet of interconnected drones carrying a payload of speakers. Part of the invention involves Sony's method of fleet control. These interconnected drones know where to go based on an image processing algorithm. The algorithm identifies the predefined 3D image area from a real-time image data feed and sends corresponding commands to the connected drones to position them correctly. Through the use of a real-time feed, the fleet of drones is capable of following specific targets to provide a continual zone of noise cancellation. It's a unique use of follow me capabilities, and as fleet capabilities develop throughout the industry, Sony's method could be proof of an advancement. It's going to be interesting, but think about it. Is there anything technically called a quiet phone call area? Because people are not quiet when they're on the phone. That's one thing that they technically have to ask themselves. In other news, in Lake Mary, Florida, a body has been discovered inside a submerged car that was spotted in a Florida retention pond. Members of the Palm Bay Police Underwater Recovery Team on Thursday were able to remove the vehicle from the pond, which was located in a Bayside Lake subdivision. Police say the resident was flying a drone over the neighborhood and first spotted the submerged car. Inside the vehicle, investigators said they located skeletal remains that have been turned over to the medical examiner's office. Unfortunately, the vehicle, a silver Ford Mustang, is connected to a 2009 missing person case involving a 38-year-old man. His wife reported him missing during the middle of the night, said he just got up and left the house, and that was pretty well the end of it, said the Palm Bay Police. At this point, there does not appear to be any indication of foul play, but yet again, it is still under investigation. As far as suicide goes, that's something else that is still under investigation. Police did say that both the passenger and driver's side windows were down, but the car was found upside down. I can't imagine what that resident, guy, girl, whoever, what that pilot felt when they flew over that pond, just thinking, oh, wow, that's a pretty area. I want to capture that. I want to see that. And discovered a car at the bottom of it.
Tremco says don't have huge fish.
That's a different feeling.
That would be creepy. Like, whoa, and then they pull the car out, like,
Yeah.
in your mind you're thinking that, and then all of a sudden it happens. Whoa.
Well, I live in upstate New York. The mob does that shit all the time, so it's nothing new.
But I mean, seriously, Ray, can you imagine flying over top, say, one of the reservoirs and catching that shit on GoPro and looking at it later on and going, oh my God.
Has anybody heard of leisure time spring water? Well, let's just say their plant in the lake they get their water from had a guy get sucked up in their pipe and die. And they had to take his remains out of the inlet.
So,
Long time ago.
Not so much leisure time, huh?
No.
I didn't think so.
They're not there anymore. They're closed. It's a nice abandoned building.
Dan, I didn't expect no other answer out of you.
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, only Dan. He
Okay, yeah, he made it.
Okay, made it.
Chuck, hey, babe. So, Explicit brought up a good point earlier. He was talking about how everything has to be politically correct anymore. Well, unfortunately, I know, right?
Right at the same time, dude. We're like, later.
Welcome
Hi,
back.
Matt.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hop out. I accidentally pressed something. I lost a cap on the ESC, and I'm trying to solder the cap back to it.
Gotcha.
Oh.
Guys, unfortunately,
That's what I think it is.
the FAA will adopt gender-neutral drone language. I am
What?
not kidding, unfortunately.
What?
This is crazy shit.
Hear me out. Hear me out, okay?
I gotta hear this.
The FAA has asked its drone advisory panel to explore moving away from words like unmanned, manned, airman, and other gender-specified terms for drones as the agency and industry look to attract a more diverse and younger crop of people to the field. The agency's Drone Advisory Committee, whose members are mostly drawn from various parts of the drone industry, has been tasked with making recommendations on how the FAA and industry can shift to using gender-neutral language, as has been done in other countries, as well as at NASA. The U.S. Space Agency started using gender-neutral words in 2006. Jay Merkel, who heads the FAA's Drone Integration Office, said during a recent DAC meeting that the industry would like to see the panel take the lead in facilitating the adoption of gender-neutral language throughout the drone community and really in aviation in general. Committee members have agreed to establish a task force to examine the issue. FAA did not immediately respond to a request for more details on this initiative or whether it had been launched under the Biden administration or beforehand. Industry on board, several panel members, including the Airline Pilots Association, Amazon, Drone Service Providers Alliance, National Air Traffic Controllers Association, and Robotic Skies, say they support this idea. Some have even pushed the FAA to go further with the effort and make the changes outside of the drone office and in existing regulations. Quote, I don't think we want to encourage it. I think we want to demand it, said David Corbin, Vice President of Amazon Prime Air, during the meeting. And to all the men out there that are rolling their eyes and saying this is political correctness gone mad, it's not, end quote. Well, guess what? I'm not a man and I'm rolling my eyes because it's bullshit. But I'm going to finish my article and then I'll voice my opinion.
Oh,
Carbon said not using non-gender specific language means excluding women, who represent 52% of the world's population. He and others also noted that such changes were being demanded by younger generations that might view the use of gender specific words as an antiquated practice. A broader conversion, Trish Gilbert, NATCA's executive vice president, said the panel was displaying leadership by taking on the task and helping to move forward a conversation that was also happening within DOT's Women in Aviation Advisory Board and internationally at ICAO. Quote, well, you had me at hello on this one, Gilbert said. It's not a small thing. It may seem like that to some that have been in the industry for quite a while. It really is an important piece, I think, end quote. A spokesperson for the Association of Unmanned Vehicle Systems International told Politico that the group also separately is re-examining its use of unmanned and considering a name change, though nothing has yet been decided. So the next steps, some panel members have pushed for FAA to take the initiative further and consider amending and updating regulations with any new language, which Merkel has said was a possibility. Quote, my perspective is that we want your recommendations, and if one of your recommendations is go back and change the code of federal regulations, we will consider that very seriously, end quote, he stated. So, my opinion on this, the FAA consists of both male and female. They are the ones who have said and set the wording of the rules, changed the wording of the rules several times themselves in just the years that I have been doing the drone news on the drone network. I have brought every single change to you that the FAA has contributed to. So here's my point. You can't call it a drone because the military uses drones to target groups, individuals, missiles, whatever. So technically you can't call it a drone. Somebody will get all up in arms and have their panties all in a bunch if you just label it as quadcopters. Because technically the FAA are the ones who group together everything that flies as unmanned aerial vehicles. They're the ones that did that. Instead of technically naming it exactly what the hell it really truly is. What is it? If you want to group them all together, fine. Call it what it truly is. They are remote controlled aircraft, aka RCAs, or you want to get a little more technical and still have the word vehicle in there, fine. They are remote controlled aerial vehicles. How are they controlled? They are controlled by pilots, whether they are hobbyist pilots, whether they are commercial pilots, whatever. Guess what? I just solved your issue. Can we move on to the real issues of the laws and the crap that you are trying to actually shove down our throats and take our hobby away from us? Problem solved. We are pilots of remote control aerial vehicles. Next question. I don't see why there has to be a task force.
Waste more taxpayers' dollars?
and before I forget, while we have everybody's attention, let me throw some shout outs real quick. Send it Saturday, E-Drone, 8 o'clock Saturday nights, Eastern Standard Time. Check out RC Crazy. He's always throwing shout outs for everybody, so I got to throw Eric one. I don't know when Eric goes live anymore. I really don't. So just show him some love anyway. I'm one to talk. I skip all the time with Sean. He knows I love him, though. We talk.
Exactly. You guys know, just like Mr. Gal said, sometimes life happens and you can't see the stream, or we can't make it by one of your videos, or we don't get to comment. You know what? I'm the one who really truly sucks at that anymore, because work has flipped me upside down. For those of you who don't know, I don't even really truly stream on my own anymore because I'm just wiped out just doing one stream a week. So you get what you get because life happens.
Yep.
And we understand that with you guys, and we hope that you guys understand that with us. And just like we've said before, we're here through the good times, the bad times, the highs, the lows, and we know that life happens. It happens to all of us. But that's what family's all about, because family's forever. So it doesn't matter if you make it by every week. It doesn't matter if you make it by every video. It doesn't matter if you make it by once a year. You're still welcome. We still love you. Because that's what this hobby has brought to all of us. Think about it. It's brought all
Joe
of us.
worship. Sorry.
You think about
Dan's true.
everything that you've learned. Everything that you tolerate, even
Right,
being
right.
called tablet face and being harassed. But hey, it's all done out of fun and it's all done with love. So, I mean, it's family.
Thank Quad we found everybody.
Thank Quad.
Exactly.
With a K, by the way.
Nothing but love. Oh yeah, thank Quad, exactly. With a K. I always spell it KWAD. When you get a text from me, something about a quad, KWAD.
WA, yep. Unless freaking autocorrect wants to be an idiot.
Unless I know you're an FAA and you wear that tinfoil hat, and I'm gonna be like, drone!
Unhuman aircraft.
Watch for those soft targets. I mean, we know how that goes. You didn't hear that from me, and that's not part of the news.
Right, Mr. Gauss?
But-
All mine on the wall, same way.
I am having
I
a
had a
hell of a
blind
time
man.
trying to get this cat back on.
I had a blind man tell me what the weight of all my drones were, and he said 250, so
Nuh-uh.
I'm good.
They're 249. They're not 250.
Well, yeah, I
They're
have a couple- I have
249.
a couple to play with. A couple grants.
It depends on what size battery you put on it that day.
Yeah,
240 or 249 at that point.
There you go.
But guys, remember, it's Memorial Day weekend.
Barbecue time! It ain't about all that, but
Exactly. He took the
This
words
is
right out of my
an
mouth.
anniversary day, that anniversary weekend that we don't do anything. We will stay home. We will be home. Anybody wants to hang out with the Raz Man, we will be at the house. I will not leave this house to go anywhere far. I will not fucking do the same thing I did a few years ago and flip a car and have the family in it. Nope. We ain't going nowhere.
Ray learned something.
No. You need to go somewhere. Seriously. You need to get out there this weekend. At some point or another, Mother Nature will cut you a break. I don't
No.
care if it's a half hour.
Oh no!
Get
I'll go outside and fly here, but I'm not
Exactly.
driving anywhere.
Get outside. Walk out that door. I don't care if you're out on your porch,
Man.
out on your deck, out on your steps. Walk outside and enjoy our hobby. Mother Nature will cut you a little bit of slack sometime throughout this weekend, and hopefully you have a 3-day weekend. If not, I understand, and we all appreciate you working on the holiday, because
you check the mail, my plate's
without people working on the holiday, the world isn't the same. And the ones that are working on the holiday, face it, guys, they're
Yeah.
essentials. And we've already experienced what the world's like.
Yep.
Y'all need those essentials.
Do we?
Yes. Jess is an essential. We need her.
I'm about ready to beat him with my flip-flop because Rusty and I are both essentials. So do you really need an essential?
I'm essential, guys. I did not stop quad work just because COVID. Just saying.
Me neither.
I actually got a little bit more work because COVID, because people didn't want to work on their stuff. They're like, ew, it lands on the grass. I don't want to touch that. No.
So I gotta give a shout out to two pilots that I guess we're trying to make it a surprise, but then he asked me if I got something in the mail yet, and I haven't gotten shit. I want to say thanks to Big Oily Guy and Sully for what you just told me. Thank you. I'll explain more when it actually gets here to everybody in the community. Again, you really didn't have to do that. I appreciate it.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Really appreciate it. Like, I'm going to say it again. You guys didn't have to go there.
You added you on Steam.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Whoa, added me on Steam.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Oh, beans. What up, B?
I don't have any simulators from
You're moving
Steam.
again this weekend?
Damn.
How many times do you move? Right, John? Tell him. Crystal spoke. You better listen, Ray. Walk outside on your step and fly.
Exactly.
Get off your tush. Get off the couch. Go outside and fly.
Send it out the back door, whatever. You know me, I fly all over this place here. My neighbors don't mind. They don't care. They love it. They actually come out, and some of them will look and have fun watching it.
Cool.
He's done it 15 times now. Jesus.
It gives your older neighbors something to enjoy and watch. Why?
Not really.
Better listen. Uh-oh. What am I listening to?
He's running from the law. That's about right. Move 15 times.
Birdman, you're going to have to tell them again. You
Hey,
did
I can
that
fly from
before.
here. I can fly from here if I want.
I know I have a lot of room to talk, right, Chuck? Have you talked to your boss yet? Have you requested that raise yet? No, I haven't.
The Twitches ain't gonna listen.
Man, that rain is coming down.
Yeah, it was getting real dark here when I just went out there and looked.
I don't know if it started raining here yet or not.
It hasn't. It was just getting dark and everything.
Yeah, it's been raining for about like an hour and a half, 2 hours, pretty hard now.
Yeah, I know, right, John? Doc said, yeah, watch.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to solder
Yeah.
back on shit, and I'm so distracted right now.
Later, it's still not done.
Oh,
No,
God.
I replaced the arm. The arm's done.
God, no. That word's not allowed here until November.
Snowing
Uh,
where?
No, Alaska.
It's snowing.
Dang, Trumco.
Fuck that shit.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Birdman.
I'm moving south to get away from it.
Hit me up, Birdman. We'll discuss that, my dear.
What's up?
I did. I saw that little kid flying like a beast.
Need some advice.
Uh-huh.
Uh-oh. Wonder if it'll fly like that.
Right, Mr. Gauss, my face when the government tells me I'm allowed to do something that I never stopped doing in the first place. Acros.
He's going for that basket.
He was there.
He's going for that basket.
What's he doing?
So I'm looking for Cheez-It.
You want Cheez-It? He loves Cheez-Its. Want Cheez-It? What is this? What is this?
Where did the freaking cap go?
Careful, careful.
The one you were having so many issues with?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I lost it.
Yeah, free money. Nothing is free.
No, it costs you somewhere.
Oh yeah, always.
Are you trying to solder it just using the pins itself from the cap?
No, there is no pins on the cap. It's one of those like surface solder.
And I'm not sure I could do snow in May.
And I don't even know where it went. I might have lost it.
I'm
I'm fine bridging it. I was just trying to save the thing.
Our weather's been pretty crazy. It wouldn't freaking surprise me if we looked out and saw snow.
Shut up.
Jesus.
Nah, that's what we're like up here. I expect it. It could
or
happen
all the
here.
summer.
But New York State's close enough to the Canadian border, man. We'll get it.
Nah, y'all keep it up there.
Indeed.
Hey, Doc, I'm going to be driving past the reservoir tomorrow.
Oh no, the nightmare town.
Yo, that dude's sitting there every time we drive by there.
I'm
He's
sure
waiting for you,
he
bro.
has no life.
That's a dick.
Like he
He's
must
just
have
waiting
done
for
something terrible in his career, and that's his punishment.
He absolutely, and now he was sitting where like he's kind of hidden where you can't see him over there, but he can see you from over there. Because we came up the backside of the dam. There's 2 roads to get there. One on the other side of the dam and one on the side we came up.
He's an asshole.
Yeah, dude, he is there on point every day in the weekend. Same guy there. Every time we go to pay rent, he's there.
What?
B said he spoke to Mom a couple days ago, and we got into a conversation where Mom was like, I look more like Chris than I do John. He was like, yeah, no shit.
Why are we all smoking mambas?
So, B looks more.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, because your mom and John really looked a lot alike. How the hell did that change? Did she like eat? Because John was skinny. I was always the fat kid. Dang, bro. I remember when you did look like John. You look like me now. You eating good. That's all that matters. I have to stop up there, man. Where are you living at? Because we come up that way flying. If you're like in the Bmore area or wherever, like I definitely love to hit you up.
John, they did that here about 2 weeks ago now.
And if y'all don't know, Quo, that's my nephew.
We, if you're
I'm not
vaccinated,
calling you evil, Ed.
New York, if you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask outside, but we all still have to wear a mask inside.
Doing the vaccine, I believe in my own body's immunity. I'm not judging anybody, to each their own, but I'm with you on that.
I'm with you too, bro.
He said, yeah, near Baltimore in Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, I'm still in Brooklyn. Oh, cool. That's what's up. Hey, I know you probably know got any bandit places up there.
Whoa! Is this Brooklyn like?
That has a sign on the wrong Brooklyn.
Oh.
Brooklyn is.
Oh yeah, dude, Brooklyn.
Well,
Maryland.
see, Maryland on the
You
western
say Brooklyn,
shore,
I'm thinking of 5 boroughs, man. Come on, forget about it.
See, no, the western shore of Maryland is kind of like New York in that way because they go by neighborhoods. So Brooklyn is a neighborhood, Hamden is a neighborhood, Dundalk was a neighborhood.
It's just neighborhoods. I can name.
Yeah, it's just neighborhoods. You hear him?
We call them like, boroughs.
But no, you guys only have 5. There's like I think
city blocks and all.
15 to 20 neighborhoods just in Baltimore. In one city. So
no, that's kind of like Jamaican. So we have Jamaica Queens, Jamaica shit like that.
Kind of like that, but spread out more. Well, I guess not spread out because they got their same towns and all. But yeah, that's it.
Right. I'm about to just throw away the ESC. This ESC is done.
John.
Oh, you know you just got a new nickname.
This ESC is done. I give up.
Of the ECFPV.
So I threw that together real quick while we're just here. Don't take long. See, guys, you can build. Anybody can build them.
Well, we lost a motor in an ESC today.
Aw.
Yeah, I can't do anything. Fucking. I don't know why. It's this one fucking cap, and it just pops off. It's the second time I've had it. It's like cap, 3 years I've had it to happen. What?
If it's a cap, just add a cap on the positive and negative where you solder onto it.
Wait.
No, it's not like that type of cap. It's a board cap. It's literally.
Wait. I have to ask. Okay. Jess said, "Me too, John." Jess, they're calling you extra testicle.
She's a toxic Avenger girl.
they
Well,
call you
that's more
stuff?
money.
Then I got road rash in the back.
Road rash.
Well, we got 2 quads flying right now. 1 quad's down because of motor and ESC. Well, the motor's here. The ESC isn't.
Well, I'm mutating as is. I got Lyme disease, so what's the fucking difference? There's no cure for that. Y'all
Well,
got
I'm freaking allergic
vaccines
to
and
iodine,
cures for that crap,
some
but
other shit
Lyme
going
disease,
on.
we suffer.
But yeah, freaking I just know don't eat shrimp, but other than that, I'm good.
Shrimp.
But as y'all get older, you're gonna learn shit. You're gonna learn your body's like.
No, y'all are gonna learn every single day. Remember that.
What is it?
No ticks in Alaska? Lucky you.
Oh, Donnie.
Look, the 3 of us in this chat right now, and this is live stream, had at least 30 of them on us walking out of the fucking Neville.
Hello,
In and out.
Nice to meet you. We will meet definitely one day, I promise. I'll definitely stop by. We'll hit you up. I'll have to hit you with my take my email and hit me on the email with your number or something. I'll put it in my phone and hit you when I'm up that way for sure.
Oh, John, you're funny.
And if you're looking for a new hobby, I'll introduce you to some crack.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's so slightly
I think you'd almost be better on crack. I think you'd save more money in the long run.
I got pretty much everything for the guy down the street that I'm gonna get into it now. Mike's hooking me up with some goggles, Birdman. But I got the bird there. I got the transmitter up there. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
It's crack. It is so crack.
Email that. Hey, come on, I'm old, bro. 48 years old.
Yeah, he is old.
Yeah, I still have AOL. So
That's not AOL. That's Gmail.
I have Gmail too, but I still have my old AOL account too. Keep all the old stuff around. Nothing wrong with that.
Old Yahoo Messenger.
Yahoo! Crystal still uses Yahoo.
I have Yahoo, I have AOL, and I have Gmail. So and then I have the work email. So hey.
That hobby even fried a tater. Exactly.
Right?
Better
It's
than crack,
slightly
right?
addictive.
Well, we're at least going to salvage the bell off of this guy.
I have an addiction too. They're like, oh man, really? I'm like, yeah, these things.
Yeah, can't you tell? Just look at the wall.
They got me.
Best drug in the world.
Hey, dude, it is. I've been pretty much in every hobby. I was in the fast hobby, the build the car hobby, the dirt bike, the four wheeler, the gun hobby, the street hobby. I've been pretty much a lot of things. And this, to be honest with you, I like that these things can take a beating and I don't have to. I mean, well, yeah.
You can't say that because our bodies
You hit
do go
yourself.
through some.
Funny you say that, Joe,
Yeah,
because during our exploration of different
hear you,
abandoned places, I actually came across an old AOL disc that had the free minutes and all.
Oh, do we all remember those
And I
hobbies?
just cracked up. I that's why when you
Gaming.
said, so do you have AOL minutes? I was like, yeah, I remember those. And then it was like, wait, nope, there was that disc too.
I remember.
AOL minutes? What the hell? Now that's kind of.
I remember when B was a badass.
Don't
on
even,
Xbox
okay.
360.
Some of us actually remember when the internet first came around.
Hey, B,
Yep.
what was that thing on Xbox 360 that you could do that shit with? What do they call that? I forget back in the day. It was something you could do to your Xbox 360 and do. Oh my god, the hacks were real.
Oh, lag switch.
No,
Lag
way
switch.
better than lag. Put the lag switch to shame. J-Tag. There
You
you
want to?
go. Bang. Yes,
J-Tag.
J-Tag, dude. Oh my god, this kid showed me a lot.
Oh, see, Tremco's got a Can-Am XMR 1000. Nice. But yeah, down here as well, a four-wheeler is also called a quad.
I'll get him.
With a Q and a U.
Yeah. That's why those are K and a W.
Why?
Got the same
Yeah,
problem I do,
Ah.
Chris, right?
I had a dirt bike and a 4-wheeler forever out in the shed, and then one day a dude approached me. He's like, "You want to sell them?" And the money was right, and I was like, "Yes," because I never rode them anymore at that point. And because I can't just ride it. I can't keep the 2 wheels on the ground. I always have to be the stupid guy riding wheelies, and I got to jump and all that. And the older I got, I couldn't deal with that, dude. My body just like, no. So these things are good. Like, they take a beating, they get back up, they brush it off, and we can still get back at it.
Freaking flies.
Exactly. Look at that stupid amount of things. That was the day, making like 1,200 a day on Xbox. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
he was dope. He was better than dope.
Somebody was making $1,200 a day on Xbox.
Dude, people, oh my God, the Call of Duty shit, they were just,
What
Prestige was real.
were they making money? Just prestiging and selling accounts?
Prestige, yeah, exactly.
And they'd sell
That's
the account.
okay, Tommy.
That's
We'd
crazy.
be in there playing zombies. He's in God mode shit. He's like, pew, just shoots up in the air. And just
Look
like,
at you. You're thinking about it. I know you are.
yeah,
Look, I watched my friend's kid just touch this thing and jump like 20 feet and see the arc come off of it. I'm good.
put your tongue on it. Come on, it's live.
No.
That's
touch
what
it.
I said.
I'd
He
touch
was
it
like,
all day. I'd rub my face on it.
"Flip this apple."
Yo, this thing pops. I mean, explodes flies.
Yeah,
I
he
would-
wasn't selling.
I would-
He wasn't selling account. He wasn't
I
selling
would
account
rub my
stock. He
face
was
on
hosting lobbies.
Oh, he was just hosting lobbies. I got it. Just hack
Yeah, you
lobbies.
got to pay to get into a lobby at those
Yeah.
times. Yep.
Well, unless you knew him, you didn't have to get in.
Yeah, I seen a few of those. I never like
Hey,
paid
that's
for them.
called
I'd always get in
networking.
for free.
dude had the dopest quick scope down. You couldn't touch this kid. As soon as you spawn in, he bang you from all the way across the map. Done.
Yeah, probably
He's like,
because he was
you
using
want to play
aim
quick
hack or
scope? I'm
something.
like, no.
Now to say, what do they got? The little red dot in the middle of the screen that they stick on there with a sticky.
Russell still plays B, believe it or not. He literally is still like a boss on that shit too.
Hey, until June 1st, you can play COD right now for free. I'm in PlayStation.
I'm good. I don't need to break no TVs or Xboxes no more.
Yeah, me neither. I'm good. The next game that I want
Yeah,
is not coming out for a while, and I only play games in the winter.
You throw the controller at the TV thinking you really hurt the guy. You pissed you off. I'm like, yeah, kid. Then you realize you ain't do nothing but hurt yourself, dumbass.
It's the 12-year-old tryhards, man. Stay away from that shit.
Yeah, I can't
Ah.
even beat the new youngins these days. They're freaking super kids. But I'm playing Cyberpunk now, son. Cyberpunk's fucking
Yep.
in.
No more consoles.
Nope.
I like the console though. Hey, when they took the Xbox 360 offline, it hurt my feelings. That was like taking my quads away. Like that was the platform right there.
Shoot, what hurt my feelings when they took the original Xbox offline. Man, it was me and like fucking, I don't know how many people. We're all playing Mechasalt, the old Mechasalt.
Did you see this? Did you see what Mr. John said? He's like, slap your ass with that thing. Give yourself a waffle tattoo until just the breakfast is served.
Yeah, I'm only about like 30 hours in Cyberpunk, so I still got like a ways to go just grinding stuff away.
What are you
Hey,
doing?
if you guys remember,
No, you don't have to.
some of the OGs in here, if y'all remember,
You
we
try
got
it?
Alvin one night on Super Chat, literally take his tongue on that thing, dude.
Look, Ed remembers it.
Yeah, there you go. You remember that shit, Ed? He didn't even touch the tongue, dude. He got close to that thing, so whack. He's like, oh.
What are you talking about? That fly swatter?
Yeah, dude.
I will hold on to the fucking thing.
Exactly, B360 over that big ass Xbox, that big ass controller, the Xbox original. You're talking about, Doc?
Oh yeah, no. See, I always like right when those came out, they started making the smaller ones, and I'm like a freaking kid at the time, so I had to use the small ones. And Mechasalt, Call of Duty, Halo 2,
Yeah.
all those
Ed is
freaking
the
games.
bug assault. If you guys don't know what the bug assault
Bug
is,
assaults. Bug
that's a
assaults are fun.
shotgun that freaking literally shoots salt at flies.
It's fun and it works really well, actually.
It does work.
I don't know. Apparently not on the bugs in Alaska, because Tremco said those salt guns suck. I shot a bug and it laughed.
Damn,
So
Tremco.
I mean, maybe the bugs in Alaska are kind of like the bugs
So,
in all in
this
Texas.
would-
They're
I'm
just
curious.
better.
How does Alaska not have any ticks when it literally has the highest mosquito population in the world?
Because it's cold as hell up there.
But look
It's
up-
But
freezing.
mosquitoes.
But the
I'm gonna
Canadian
have
Beefing
to
Law-
Jump off here, guys, because we have to go take care of her dad real quick and change his ice packs and stuff for his
Yeah,
arm.
we're gonna end this real quick. Anyway, so guys, we appreciate you.
Yep.
16 still watching. You guys are awesome. But yeah,
Thank you, guys. Yep.
Enjoy the long weekend. Enjoy the
See ya.
holiday, guys. Remember, get out there. Enjoy our hobby. Send it.
Woo woo.
Peace.
We love you guys.
Appreciate you guys. Catch you next week.
Later. I'm telling you, it works. Sorry.